On this episode of Street Customs.
The Lamborghini Murcielago, it's basically a $350,000 race car that you can drive on the street.
Small engine.
I don't really know what we're gonna do. Play with it a little bit, get custom with it. We'll make the seats look like little tuxedos.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Hey, you're breaking the peas, man.
It's pretty basic.
What do you mean it's pretty basic?
You're kind of like a little angel.
Turn the booth off. Almost every single seam is failing.
With a $5,000 loan from my grandfather and a dream to create the best custom cars in the world, I started West Coast Customs. For the past decade, I've pushed the envelope in car design. My name is Ryan. This is my company. This is my life. And this is Street Customs.
Today, my friend David Caleros is coming over. He's a successful entrepreneur. He's coming by the shop to drop off his Lamborghini Murcielago. So you ready to talk about this Lambo?
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's buying himself a birthday present, basically, and that's me redoing this whole Lamborghini. Is that what you're thinking? Do some custom paint on it, custom wheels, and an upgraded stereo system.
Oh yeah, man, that's beautiful.
It's a way different look, right?
Oh yeah, a lot different.
Do you want to do it with the wing like that? Do you like the wing?
Yeah, I like the wing.
And then the interior, I was thinking maybe me and Ish will just get together and I'll come up with some like two-tone white and black. Like anybody else that has a Lamborghini, you can't really drive them the way they're really built to be driven because we don't live in Europe, we have speed limits, and we have to obey the law. In Europe, these cars, you can drive them as fast as you want on the Autobahn. Here, you can't. For his birthday, he's gonna treat himself. He's gonna rent out the Willow Springs Raceway and drive this car the way it should be driven.
I wanted to rent a track to, you know, test the car out and see what it's really got.
His birthday's in 6 days, and in that time, we have to pull apart the whole car, customize it, and put it back together. This thing will be broken down tonight. Tonight. I'm gonna take it on the freeway with the doors up. This car basically is getting a cosmetic tune-up. You know, you see Lamborghinis all over town, you want this one to stand out. This one's gonna stand out. We're gonna do a two-tone paint job on it, and we're ripping all the interior out. We're gonna swap it out for a two-tone that matches the paint color. Get custom with it. I mean, you know, this is his birthday present to himself, so I wanna make sure we do the right thing.
I'd pull you
All
over.
right. We can do that. He's leaving it up to us. Bling. He's about bling. Me and you, Ish, we gotta collaborate on interior.
What do we want to do?
Black and white. But I think we do more black than white.
Tux type?
Tuxedo. We'll make the seats look like little tuxedos.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
That'll be fun. So we gotta paint it black and white, tuxedo. Also, we gotta break it apart with T-Rock. You broke down a Maybach.
When do I get one of these?
Never. No, but what you are gonna make is a wing. We're gonna build the wing.
Dude, I'll get one off a Honda for you.
So the game plan is we're gonna completely redo the paint and the interior with a black and white theme to give it that tuxedo look. We're gonna add some bitch and Asante wheels, and to top it off, we're gonna build the wing.
Small engine.
This is the real bada bing bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right, let's take it apart. T-Rock, come on.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Got it.
You know, people get scared to take apart these kind of cars because they're so expensive and they're afraid to break pieces. But once you start doing it, you treat this car like any other car. It's just harder to take it apart. You just gotta be careful what you're doing. Hey, you're breaking the peas, man.
Oh, that was it.
Wait. Hold on, T-Rock.
Ready, Buck?
Yes, I'm ready.
On top of everything that's going on in the shop with all these builds and all these deadlines we're trying to meet, I also have a customer that has a 37 Ford Coupe that we got to get done. So here's our rendering that you can kind of look at and say, do your own flames. The piece that's really left on this project is flaming it. So I've called in Buck today to give me a lesson on how flames are done, what's the process. So when you're envisioning these flames, where do you start?
I start from the center. We'll start from the center and work our way out. We'll do one side, and then we match the other side.
Right.
And I always start with like half a loop. So.
One of the reasons I want to make this car extra special is because where we're going to reveal it.
Something like that.
The owner of the car is a big supporter of the Loma Linda Children's Hospital, and she would like to reveal it at the hospital to show the kids the car and also let them meet some of the guys from the shop.
I think you're really gonna learn a lot today, dude.
But I can't do it. I don't want to do something I can't.
It ain't like a God-given thing. You just learn how to do it.
like.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's just, you know.
It is bad.
Dude, you can always wipe it off, though. Okay. I don't think she'll even notice, to be honest. Like, if it's a little off. I'm just with you. No, it looks good, dude. There you go. Now squiggle it out. Yeah, dude, that's it right there. That's it. Good.
Here, I'm gonna pull out the door panel for you.
Gracias.
Nada. It's only one little problem.
What's that?
I'm afraid.
You're afraid? Oh, you ain't afraid.
That's my first Lambo that I ever touched in my life. My first of the month.
First of the month, yeah.
The time for the Lamborghini has come today. That's my first crew. What I'm gonna start with, the door panels. Take door panels off, dashboard, center console, seats, headliner, kick panel, side panel, everything. It's not that I'm scared when I touch those kind of cars, like Lambos, Ferraris, Maybachs, Mercedes, but so whatever I do, I have to be accurate. Scare me, T-Rock. But there's nothing that I can not break apart and put it back together. See that? What I say. Lamborghini engineers, they're pretty bad. But I don't think they're bad as me.
Coming up on Street Customs.
All my life I've been fighting guys like twice my size, so I don't think I'm gonna be defeated in this one. Bada bing, bada boom.
Disaster. Every single seam is failing.
Now you're fond of the car, Moscow. You don't have to do that to it.
We're in good shape. T-Rock and Moscow really banged out this car. I mean, they got it fully stripped. Ish jumped in there. He needs to just figure out how to get the dash out. So hopefully we can get it prepped out today and put some paint on it maybe tomorrow night.
This dashboard. I was kicking my ass. You know, the car is so small, I was having problems. But I'm a small guy. But when I come to these situations, I'm glad to be short. All my life I've been fighting guys like twice my size. So I don't think I'm gonna be defeated in this one. Bada bing, bada boom. It's kicking my ass, homie. Cut and wide. Me and Moscow just finished all the disassembly on the Lamborghini. We got it moved over to the paint booth. Peace out. Right now, I'm gonna start masking it up for prep. Prep this whole car out hopefully today, and then start working on all the parts tomorrow.
The tape don't stick like it used to.
T-Rock's doing really good on this car. Hard worker, solid worker. He's got attention to detail, You know, he's able to deal with the stress. He knows how to make decisions quickly. When you're doing this kind of work, you got to figure out problems sometimes like that, you know, and he's doing a good job at it, you know? He's one of the few people I can count on to do things right around here.
What?
Hey, I'm just checking in on you. How you doing?
Sanding.
Looks like you're doing good.
Yeah.
How does it feel to sand on a Lamborghini?
Feels like any other piece of fiberglass I've ever sanded.
Yeah, I know. So you're ahead of schedule? You looking good?
Hopefully have the whole car done so it goes in the booth first thing in the morning.
I like that goal. Thank you, T-Rock.
You know me.
I know you, but I just hope he gets painted. You guys rule. Thank you.
Since the car is gonna be black and white, I cannot use white leather on the dashboard at all because the reflection against the windshield is gonna make the guy, whoever's driving, is gonna go blind. So I have to go with black leather on this dashboard. But I wanna throw something white on it. So I was thinking about one double stitch all across the dashboard and goes all the way to the headliner to spice it up a little bit.
I told Ish from the beginning, just make sure you do it the best you've ever done. This is a Lamborghini. Want to blow this kid away. You know, do your thing to it. Just came in, checked in with him. He gave me his game plan. What is this, gonna be white?
No, black.
All black? I'm feeling like he's not doing as much as I think he can do on it. I said, make this the dopest interior you've ever done.
Look, door panels. I showed them to Ryan, and like always, he bitch about it.
It's pretty basic.
What do you mean it's pretty basic? We only have 4 days to do the car.
Today, tomorrow, well, 5 days. He says, well, we don't have enough time, we don't have enough time. That's always an excuse. We always have enough time, just figure out how to get it done.
Just black, it's gonna be all white. It's gonna take me more than a few days to do the car. White stitching. It's gonna be all black. You don't like it, but you got no choice.
I'm not gonna force the issue. I think he knows what he needs to do to make it right. And I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope he does. Otherwise, we're gonna be redoing it.
One more time. He's heavier than it looks, huh? Yeah. We got the Lamborghini in the booth right now to get the final masking going on it. We still got a little bit of work before we actually start spraying. We're a little bit behind right now. You know, has anything ever been on time here? My goal is to put down paint by the end of the day, two-tone, black and white. But before I can do any paint, I got to put down a white sealer.
Basically, the theory of me and Scott's paint jobs is everything gets a good, proper prep job, so that way we don't have any paint failure or failed edges in the long run. And when it leaves our hands and is out of the shop, it's not coming back for paint. And that's just the way we stick to what we do.
Hey, can you send T-Rock over to help me real quick? A disaster. Turn the booth off. Almost every single seam is failing. The whole engine compartment's gonna be white. What happened is the downdraft force of the booth started unmasking certain areas around the doors, around the motor area. And all the places we wanted to keep clean, it started peeling off. It's sucking the paper off right now. And the sealer is a time thing. You got to get the thing on, get the coat on. Otherwise, you got areas of dry spots. Pain in the ass, dude. Still not sticking. Dude. So it was a bit of a struggle. It's hot in there. It's a perfect example of an easy paint job going south really quick.